Hello kids, how are you all? Fine, yes? Okay, well, again, we are welcome back to our classes. Today, we will be reading the new chapter, chapter 2, Teeth and Microbes. Hope students you all have understood the earlier chapter and you all have completed your work in your copies. Yes? Okay. Today, students, we are going to study about teeth. In this chapter, we will come to know about the milk teeth, permanent teeth, and kinds of teeth. As you all know, that we have different kinds of teeth as nature has given us for different purpose. Okay, and we will also come to know about the how to take care of, how to take care of the teeth. And now let us start with the new chapter, and beside this, hope you all have purchased your books. If you haven't purchased till yet, please do purchase your book, because you all will be needing it. And let's start with the new chapter, chapter 2, teeth and microbes. Yes, follow in your book, page number 19. See, students, let us follow the chapter. We have teeth in our mouth that help us in biting and chewing food. Teeth also help us to speak properly. They give shape to our face. White, shining, healthy teeth make us smile beautiful. As you all know, what is biting and chewing? Yes, chewing, you all know that when we eat something, what our parents do, beta, chew your food. So see what happened. For this, proper care of teeth is required, because healthy teeth can also only going to be helpful for your biting and chewing. जब आपके teeth healthy होंगे, then only you can be comfortable during eating and chewing the different types of foods. And you all know that teeth is very helpful to us in maintaining a digestive system. Okay, let's go through the chapter. Here are some things that we use to clean our teeth. You must also be using them. You must be using your toothbrush. You brush your teeth in the morning. You are using the paste. You are using the mouth freshener. Okay, now come to next page. Now here, students, we will be reading about milk teeth and permanent teeth. What is milk teeth? Anyone know? Yes. When have you ever seen a baby's mouth? A baby is born with no teeth. Where you all have seen the newborn babies, you must have seen that baby do not have any teeth. He is only born with the small gums. Now see what happened. A baby is born with no teeth. Growing out of his gums by the time she is 6 or 7 months old. By the age of 2.5 years, about 20 teeth come up. These teeth are called milk teeth. You know, students, when the baby grow up, when he is about 6 to 7 months, then baby's teeth used to grow. Small teeth, you can see, those teeth are known as milk teeth. Now we will read. These are all the temporary teeth. These teeth remain for a short while. When the child is about 6 years old, milk teeth start falling. As you all know that which is a milk teeth that start falling at the age of 6 to 7 years. Slowly, new teeth, ones that are bigger in size, take their place. This process goes on till the age of 12 years. we start following the falling of teeth at the age of 6 years, and it's a with this process continues till the age of 12 years. Now see, these teeth called are permanent teeth because they remain permanently with us. The permanent set of teeth includes a 32 teeth, 16 in the upper jaws and the 16 in the lower jaws. You all have 32 teeth permanent, which is going with you till the age of your 100 or more than that. Okay, we will be reading about kinds of teeth. Here we will be reading about kinds of teeth. The teeth in a permanent set are of 4 different kinds. The main jobs of our teeth is biting and chewing. The 4 different kinds of teeth perform their biting and chewing task differently. Students, as you all know, you all know that teeth only does the work of biting and chewing, but the different kinds of teeth do the different types of work. Now we will read incisor or cutting teeth. The incisor are total 8 in number, 4 in upper jaws and 4 in the lower jaws. They are used for cutting and biting food. Now see the second one, canines or tearing teeth. On either side of the cutting teeth there is a sharp tooth. These are canines which we use to tear piece of food. Now third one, premolars or cracking teeth. There are 8 premolars in all, 4 in each jaws. Premolars are broad teeth next to the canine, which is in the last of your jaws. These teeth help us to crack food and chew it. See it's given in the diagram. See, incisor, so pointed. Premolars are thick and now come to next page. Now we see molars and grinding teeth. Molars are 12 in all. They are bigger, flatter and broader teeth. They have a broader surface to chew and grind the food well. They used to help to grind the food. They help the food in a small piece like your grinder do. So that it can be easily swallowed in your stomach. Now we will be reading about the structure of a tooth. See the structure of the tooth. You will be drawing in your classwork copy also. You will be drawing this diagram, students, parts of a tooth. Now let us read about this. All our teeth have the same basic structure. We can see our teeth by standing in front of the mirror. But what the mirror shows are not our entire teeth. As you all know that when we see our face in front of the mirror, we are able to see just white teeth, but we are not able to see the actual whole part of the teeth. See, each tooth has a crown and a root. Because your lips cover the teeth, so you are not able to see the each and every parts of the teeth. Only you are able to see the white part of the teeth on which we do the brush. The part that is visible to us is the crown. The part inside the gum is called roots. The gum hold the teeth in their places. The outer cover of a tooth is very hard. As you know that the outer cover is very hard. It is called enamel. Enamel is the hardest part of your teeth. Enamel is the hardest substance in our body. You all know that. Please mark this. The enamel is the hardest substance in our body. Now below the enamel lies the hard dentine. Dentine is like bone. Inside the dentine is the pulp. This is soft and has vessels and nerves. The nerves are joined to the gum through a hole in the root. The pulp forms the central part of the tooth. See, it's given in the diagram. See, first the root is given, then the pulp. Its pulp is inside the dentine. See the dentine is above the pulp. Then the upper part is your crown. It's why it's called crown, because it's in a shape of crown. See, please do draw the diagram in your copies. Yes. Now come to next paragraph, students. Now we will be reading about the care of teeth. How you all take care of your teeth. Let us start. Student, as you all know that our teeth has many of the bacteria in them. So how to protect our teeth from this? This paragraph is also very helpful to you all, for you all in our day-to-day life to take the proper care of your teeth. To keep the teeth healthy, proper care is very important. When we eat food, bits of food get stuck in spaces between our teeth. These food particles can cause the growth of bacteria. You all know that when we take a dinner, what we do, we directly after dinner we directly go to bed and sleep. We take the sleep. So those stuck bacteria in between the teeth, they can cause the infection, or they can grow in the form of bacteria. Now see, bacteria first attack the enamel and forms a sticky coating called plaque. Then they attack the dentine and finally the pulp. When the bacteria enters the nerves within the pulp, the teeth start causing pain. So this way the process of bacteria take place in the night time in your teeth. Now see, tooth decay results in cavity, bad breath, toothache, bleeding gums and indigestion. So how to get rid from this indigestions and bacteria? The calcium is very important mineral for strong teeth. You must take calcium. Like in the calcium we have milk, curd, paneer, cheese, all other dairy products. You all should take daily to protect your teeth and to protect your bones too. Now see, fruits and salads. Chewing fruits and salad improves the blood flow to the gums. This way you can protect your teeth. And you should always one thing beta, when you take your dinner or lunch, you should take a guggle from with the help of water, so that each and every particle which is really stuck to your teeth in between, they can be flush it off, and this way you can save your teeth. Now come to next page. Students, hope you all have understood the chapter. Please go through this word zone. It's really important for you all. See, you will be getting small short notes. See, you must go through this. You will be very comfortable with this. See, easy definitions is given. And now come to, hope you all have understood. Please do read the chapter. If you have any problem, please let me know. We will be discuss it again and again. Okay, now come to exercise A. Put a tick on the correct option. 1. Teeth give shape to a face. First one is correct. Second one, the total number of teeth which are permanent is 32. Third one, the teeth used for cutting and biting food are called incisors. Fourth one, the part of the teeth which is visible to us is called crown. Fifth one, which one of the following is a useful microbes? It's fungi. Now next page, come to fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Exercise B. First one, the hard dentine lies between the enamel. The second one, the part of the tooth that is not visible to us is the root. Third one, premolars are bigger, flatter and broader teeth. Fourth one, calcium is very important mineral for strong teeth, as I told you earlier also. Now fifth one, virus, bacteria, fungi and protozoa are the main microbes. So please do this, fill in the blanks in your copies, and we will be doing the question answers in our next class, and the half chapter is also left. We will be completing a chapter in our next class, and with that I will take your leave, and the leftover chapter and our question and answers we will be doing in our next class. Please do read the chapter, and if you have any queries, please let me know. Hope you all are fine and stay healthy, stay safe. Have a good day, class. Have a good day, nice day. Take care.